have asked, what is a good Bible commentary to have in your library as you're wanting to go deeper in your Bible study? Well, there's a lot of different directions you can go with commentaries. Let me just give you an example right here. I'm standing in front of my Revelation commentaries that start here and go all the way over to here. There's 28 of them here. And I read out of all 28 commentaries when I did, not long ago, a series through the book of Revelation. As I continued into that study, there were some of them that I liked better than others. And so by the end of the study, I was probably only reading half of these. Most of you probably don't want 28 commentaries on one book of the Bible. If you do want a commentary on a book of the Bible, I really recommend, here's some commentaries on James, which I also taught on not that long ago. I really recommend this Life Application Bible Commentary because it's so relevant, the way it not only talks about what the text means, but how it applies to your everyday life. That's a pretty practical one there. And I also really enjoyed the NIV Application Commentary. It's a little deeper and more thorough, but it is also very, very well done. You can get a one-volume commentary that is on the whole Bible, and that might be more practical for you than trying to get a commentary on every book of the Bible, unless you're really interested in a specific book. Zondervan and different publishers have some really good one-volume commentaries, if you'd like to pick one of those up, or a Bible dictionary, which is also helpful, that helps you define a lot of terms and places and people and things the Bible talks about that can sometimes be confusing without some background or some historical data. To be honest with you, I think about the best one-volume commentary that you can get today, in my opinion, is the English Standard Study Bible, English Standard Version, ESV. It's big and it's thick because there's so much good content. And what I like about it is it talks a little bit about every verse in the Bible. With the notes down here, it'll give you some interpretive assistance. But what's really good is the charts, the pictures, the articles before each book of the Bible that really go into a nice summary of how to understand, how to read that particular book, what the context is, what the date is, who the author is, and so on. And I just think that all of these articles in the back on interpreting the Bible, on Bible doctrines, on different Bible world religions, history of salvation, there's just so much good in this Bible. And so if you don't have this Bible and you really want to go deeper in your Bible study, I consult this a lot, and I highly recommend it. One of the things I like about it, too, is it's very balanced, because there are certain things like eschatology, how the world is going to end, and the second coming of Jesus and the last day events and all that. That can be very controversial because some Christians believe one theory and some believe another. Well, I think they do a good job of kind of presenting the sides without taking a side so much, and objectively showing you, well, some people understand the millennium, for example, in Revelation 20 in different ways. There's at least 3 or 4 different viewpoints of how to understand the millennium that are spelled out in here side by side, and you can kind of see which one makes the best sense to you. So the ESV, English Standard Version, it's not my favorite reading Bible because it's a little more difficult to read because of the way it's translated so close to the actual words of the Greek and Hebrew, but it's a great study Bible to have. And I'll talk to you in another video about translations.